Well, what we're looking at here are all the 2D entities available within Genesis CAD. The first type of entity that we're looking here are so-called geometry elements. They are like faint lines on the drawing, circles and lines that can be used as construction. We then have linear lines available in various line styles. You can see solid line styles, dotted line styles. These are probably the things that you're going to use most in a drawing. We then have arcs and circles. And again, here you can see them with different line types, solid line types, dotted line types, and so on. Again, these are going to be used a lot within any standard drawing. The next component that we have, or entities, would be text. You're going to make notes on your drawing. There are all sorts of different types of text available. There are text with for instance, different fonts, backgrounds, these are vector text, and so on. Again, text is a very common entity that you will find within a CAD drawing. The next type of entity that we'll have would be leader arrows. These would indicate, for instance, a position of something. We can have terminators, different types of terminators, for instance, arrows. They can have a spline, can be constructed from them as well. Again, a very useful entity to have within a drawing. The next component or entities that we would want to have on a drawing would be dimensions. Horizontal dimensions, chain dimensions, vertical dimensions, radial, diametrical dimensions. All of these dimensions are available within the system. Here you can see diameter dimensions. The other types of entities that we could have would be hatching. Here we can see a hatching with a brick pattern, a hatching with a background, and a hatching with a hole in it. So we can have all sorts of different types of hatching, many different predefined patterns available within the system. Another type of entity that we've got would be an area fill. Again, this can be used to indicate colors. Here you can see one on the right with an image with different types of colors, with or without outlines. These can have gradients on them as well. So again, a very useful type of entity. The other type of entity we could have would be a marker or a note. For instance, that indicates a question, or that would just be some text that we've got over there. And behind that, you can see walls, windows, doors, and so on, with hatching all drawn from within the system. So that's where we combine all the different entities together. So here you can see all the different types of entities. Again, just some area fills with some weird looking patterns on there that can be used to show different types of information on the system. So yeah, that is a brief overview of all the 2D entities available within the system.